Okay, so this will be a somewhat shorter video. It's just showing off a piece of paraphernalia that I made for myself, and I've made some variants for some friends in the past, which I will link to images of that below. So when we first started out, we were playing at a friend's house. We were all sat on sofas. There was no real tabletop space to play on, which posed some problems that we ended up using, like just like flimsy plastic folders and stuff, and trying to roll dice wasn't ideal. So what I made for myself to begin with was just a wooden box, a pair of hinges screwed on the back. The rest of it's all glued together. I did for a fixing method a fix magnet, which was just sealed over with some hot glue, and then a corresponding one down here. You want to make sure that there's plenty of pull to keep it closed. I should have made the lid far shallower than I did, and it's probably already become apparent to some of you as to why. The lid is made out of a piece of a whiteboard that I had left over, so it's not necessary, but it's just handy. Like if you haven't got note paper, well, you've got somewhere that you can still make notations on. As you can see, I already have. Then there's a large well as a dice tray, which I've just lined with a piece of felt. The whole thing measures in at, if I can lay my hands on a ruler just quickly, the whole thing, it's square at just shy of 8.5 inches. The reason why the odd measurement is due to like the materials that I had available to me at the time. But yeah, so then there's these partitions that are just made out of some scrap plywood. This is all just made out of strip wood that you can buy from any hardware shop. And then it's got a couple of apertures that I just stuck some foam into just to hold miniatures if we use them, although currently we're using an awful lot of these Pathfinder pawns, but I keep the one relevant to my character in there as well. Originally, the aperture over here was supposed to be your dice well, and then this would just be your rolling tray, and also keep my pens and my pencils in there. However, as I mentioned before, the error that I made in making this was the lid is too deep, and so everything that's in these apertures, the miniatures will stay in because the foam will grip them enough, but the dice, they'll all just move around because there's no barrier. If this was flush to the edge, then obviously nothing could move around, and that would have been the better way to do it. The subsequent ones that I have made for friends, like the Mark II of this if you like, is made to an A4 size, so it also contains your character sheet in there as well, but it follows the same basic formula. And as I say, this was just something that was made completely, it's completely extra to, like, you don't need it to play a game. It's a way that you can keep all of your stuff tidy in one place. This goes on a shelf. Next time you want a game, you take this down to wherever your gaming night is, and and all your stuff's already in there. Or the A4 one's even better because they've already got your character sheets and any note cards or anything like that that you've got to take with you. So I just thought I'd do a little bit of a rundown of this. If anyone's interested, I can do a bit more of a blurb on how to make one of these. But other than that, I will see you in the next set of videos. And as always, if you've enjoyed watching my content, then hit the like button. If you want to see more of my content, smash the subscribe button, and leave any comments as you should see fit. Okay, thanks for watching, and goodbye.